bitches in his independent house.
I don't do that. My principle, what I tell you, you know, he's gonna get this.
One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling. One in the hand, one in the hand, one in the hand, one in the bag, bubbling. Cash, look at the cash, bubbling. Look at the cash, bubbling.
Oh, Bessie on leave when he play me though.
I don't want to talk to you, huh? I don't want to talk to the GOAT. Oh, what, Diggs? You had a good year, Diggs. I'm in the game right now, shorty.
And we find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. The scene a short time ago, this crowd decked out in purple, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. We're ready for football, folks, as the Vikings get set to do battle with the Chicago Bears. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Old Bears, huh, buddy?
Come on, gotta go. Lock in.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And this defense feeling the encouragement. They stop him at the line of scrimmage on the first play of the afternoon. Well, usually you don't think of the cornerback coming in for a no-gain play, but that's what we had there. Nice tackle.
And how about the range, too? Coming from the outside part of the play, moving his way into the inside and making that play happen. No gain for the offense, big play for the defense.
On second down, here's Trubisky. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
On third down, Trubisky. Going up top for Miller. Well, this is taken in. It's complete.
Wow.
A huge play there for Chicago. 42 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there, partner. I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
This is Cole fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. It's Xavier Rhodes there in on the stop.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
Trubisky will throw. He'll get this one to Switzer, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Take it.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. They find some open field here. And he doesn't quite make it. They do stop him, but he gets it all the way down to the 1. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Lock it.
Try to punch it in with Howard. No signal yet. I don't think he got in. He didn't. They'll mark him at the 1. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They get it to him running left. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Jordan Howard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Parkey with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game.
So what, Biscuit was just throwing his season away?
Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
Hello?
On 1st and 10, Simeon. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Read the rule book.
Nah,
to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
From left side on target to Thielen. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
On 3rd, Simeon. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Aaron Lynch. He's the one to get him, and that's sack number 7 for him.
Did you get rid of Case Keenum?
So on 4th down, here's Ryan Quigley now to kick this one away. Back to
Denver Broncos, man.
Oh, well.
This is fielded at the 7.
I know he got hurt. Kirk Cousins.
Yeah.
Give him 15,
I get him mixed up.
and the Bears take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Yeah.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal.
Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun.
Oh, come on, man.
At the line of scrimmage and taken down. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is, and really a lot of the time they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play. They're holding with no gain.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 22. A good return there.
I'm trying to get Mingy with it.
And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. And up
I could have got back out right. He could have got a little 30-40 now. 30-40 now.
Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates
on that
30-40
now.
Others around the NFL. They go play action here on first down. Flushed out right, and he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Fuck that.
They got pressure there and only rushing 3.
And there's a defensive coordinator right now who is celebrating not just getting home with 3 there, but realizing if that's the type of pressure he can get in the entire game, then his pass defense is going to be excellent. He dropped an 8. Where are you going to go with the football?
On the carry, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 12 yards there as they move the chains.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be.
Oh, my.
Ooh. Landon Collins, easy, son. Easy.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
I know when I was a kid, I always got really
excited
that shit
there, you would.
Type runs. But the best backs that made it happen, they put a foot in the ground and just go. That didn't happen there. That play got swallowed up.
From the 50, it's Simeon. There's the right side here, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. First down, here's the run with Cook.
Shouldn't have
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Second quarter begins with the Vikings. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. They run again on first down. Cook. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
On second down, here's Simeon.
No.
For a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
Down to the ground.
Kai Forbath on for the extra point. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. They go with Howard to begin the drive.
Wow, come
at
on.
the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Off the corner. Where'd he come from? Well, I guess he came off the corner, but really nice play.
I like when you're able to pose a question and answer it at the same time. That's exactly where he came from, but it's not something that you normally see. Most of the time, we're thinking about those guys covering pass catchers. In this case, he was a big factor in the run game. No gain.
They run play action for Howard. Now Trubisky. And he's got some space here. And he slides to avoid the hit. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On third down, this is Howard. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
I think I saw a lot of shoulders just drop there. And what I mean by that is they finally were able to relax a little bit because that was an important play call. They needed to pick up that first down at this stage of the game.
Yeah, couldn't afford another quick drive and out.
Roll it, nigga.
Now a play fake here on first down. On the right side, this is Miller. And they're able to get this one down to the 25. He got 29 yards that time. From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 at the 25-yard line. On first down, they run with Howard. Had a nice tackle, and then brought down right around the 20. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Again, it's Howard. But he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there. Now it'll be third down. The Bears on third down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
Parkey now following the made field goal to kick this one off. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Vikings offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a beat on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Detroit! Detroit! Leopard! Detroit!
Here's Simeon now on 2nd down. Going deep for Diggs. And both guys were there, but it falls incomplete.
It seemed like that nigga batted the ball away.
They decided
it was
to take a
just
shot
me.
and right down the middle of the field, and really, they didn't give it as much time to develop, did
What
they?
did
They
the
want
old
to take
nigga
that shot
say?
somewhere
I'm
around the
catching that shit
15-yard
up the
mark.
middle,
And the
nigga.
defense able to recover, bat it free. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means
That's
they'll
what
need
I
to come
think.
up with something here on 3rd down. Throwing on 3rd down, Simeon.
Oh my God, he was naked.
And he's brought down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Here's Ryan Quigley now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. That's pulled in at the 32. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Elsewhere, 2nd quarter in D.C. And the Eagles out in front early. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. They pitch out to Howard. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
What up, dude?
I can get a fumble, man.
2 minutes to play here in the first half. More from Minneapolis after this. Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky being chased out left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up. Every time you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Trubisky. The 20. And he's got Miller. Touchdown, Chicago. Anthony Miller with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears will add on to their lead.
Bring your fuck videos down,
He
man.
adds the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Here's Parkey now, set to kick it away.
Because it's easiest to shake.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And now out comes Minnesota. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Okay.
A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. The Vikings in the hurry up. They're hustling up to the line. Simeon now to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got room. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a first down.
Certainly making his presence felt in both the pass and the run game. He's having an impact.
Yeah, his first carry of the game right there. He had hurt him with his arm. Now he's showing that he can shuffle the puppies as well. And Rudolph has it left side. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
His throw incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
It's been my observation there's been a nice variety of play calling defensively. You and I often talk about an offense's ability to keep a defense off balance with what they're doing. I think the converse has been true in this game.
I think you're right. They seem to have gone off tendency quite a bit, but only the second quarter, a lot of time to change things. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. On first down, Simeon going for the deep ball. And it drops down incomplete.
That was so fucking gay, bro.
Second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Here's Simeon. And an alley to run. Now Simeon stripped. He lost the football. To set up shop at the 32-yard line. Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky going up top. He fires one that's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick.
Can't even cook that motherfucker, boy.
A week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
Come on, Louie.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. And that one goes
Skills, where you live at?
They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete, and now second down. 2nd and 10, Simeon again. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. And prior to this 3rd and 2 play, we're going to get a timeout call, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. 2nd down pass play got him 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. 3rd and 2, Simeon. Going deep for Diggs. And
Yo.
complete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Fuck they want you to do?
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Detroit! Detroit!
A final shot before break. Simeon. And an alley to run. So he comes out of nowhere. He's got this handlebar mustache, greasy hair. And he says, would you rather eat a jar of mayonnaise or 3 sticks of butter? And I look, well, all right, never mind. 3rd quarter action now. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the 3rd. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it now. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half.
And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. Aaron Lynch in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. On 2nd down, Cook.
Oh, cool. Fuck on, bro. It looks like 1,000 yards, nigga.
Call it a 3-yard gain, but they'll be forced into a 3rd and 15 coming up.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. There's Simeon. Escaping the pressure right. Oh, leaping, and he makes the grab. They needed 15. They got 15. And a good mark to boot. It's first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Ah, come on, I had his dumb ass.
Michael Brockers in
Bruh.
there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
You in the playoffs too?
Detroit! Detroit!
Play action. It's Simeon. He'll buy some time right. And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every
5
blade
days.
of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
Gone! 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 Gone!
3rd and long. It's Simeon.
Come on, that's just so fucking gay, bro.
We're into the
I
second
mean, how the
half
fuck
now.
is
This
you
is an
6'6" and all
offense
these
that
fucking
continues
long
to
arms,
struggle to
bitch,
sustain
if you
a
can't
drive.
fucking use them?
Like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. This is taken around the 12. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of this.
Hold on.
Slump.
I thought you was bringing me something back to eat. I'm sure you ate.
Oh, that's you breathing into that, Skills.
I'm sure I'm cooking. Matter of fact.
You good.
Once I had some chips. Go.
They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion, running with Howard. And
yeah,
get this one across the 35. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Let's see what Harrison Smith did to that nigga. Fuck out of here. Tuck that nigga.
He's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Come on, come on.
On first, they go right back to Howard. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. Eric Kendricks in on the tackle.
Third quarter,
come on, Kendricks, give me that ball back, baby.
That 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team.
Hitman.
Lock in. 18. Hey, 18.
Trubisky, draw play, gives to Howard. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6. And he had a nice play there from his free safety position to hold him to nothing.
And, Brandon, remember when the free safety was always back away from the line of scrimmage?
That's changed.
That changed in a big way. The way we see it now, they're almost mirrors between the free safety and the strong safety. One will be up, one will be back, or sometimes both will be in the same spot. On that play, free safety was there, no gain.
He's going to air one out. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Thought he was by himself.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. And now out comes Minnesota. They're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here. They want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
Aaron Lynch in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Now let's go. Detroit. Blue 90.
To throw on second is Simeon. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to wind up
oh, my God, you piece of fucking shit. Why the fuck is Trey Boston out there? What the fuck?
Cook following the penalty. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play.
I wanted to
44. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
If these guys get trapped into that deficit, they got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
They run it again with Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up third. The run hasn't worked the last couple of plays. Now it's 3rd and 14. Now it's Simeon. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That goes for a gain of 31.
What's going on, nigga? What's up, little nigga?
But how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now a first down throw, Simeon. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. Danny Trevathan in there to record another sack. Their 6th of the afternoon. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. A give. This is Cook. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Now Simeon.
Yo, I want to know how the fuck is this nigga stretching his arm out and I'm throwing the ball all the way left.
Absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it,
this nigga still managed to motherfucking knock the ball away.
3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him. Everything looked
good.
This
is crazy.
Snap, good hold. Sometimes though, the ball
I just don't
doesn't
get
want
it.
to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10.
You see it? You see it? Hey. Lock it.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep over the middle. It got his man complete. And they do get it out of bounds finally, but the damage is done. A big hitter on what proves to be the final play of the 3rd quarter. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10, all the way down at the 21-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up 1st and goal.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
Sometime in this 4th quarter, someone on defense is going to have to step up and force a turnover.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and goal. And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So you're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take, puts a little bit more pressure on your big offensive line.
A first carry for the Clemson man, Wayne Gallman. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here from the right hash, and this one just a chipping. And Parkey's kick is good. And that will open the lead up now to 20-7. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. Last time out they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
On first down, it's Simeon. Flushed out right. And he floats one there, incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and that'll bring up second down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every pass.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan in there to get him, and that is sack number 15 for him on the year. Simeon in need of something big following that sack, facing 3rd and long. From the gun, here's Simeon. Flush to his right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way. Now Simeon stripped. He lost the football. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It's a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the 4th. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance.
That's coming, and down he goes. Daniil Hunter in there to drop him for his 5th sack of the year. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Now it's Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. Big hook up there, forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're letting him throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Bears on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Trubisky to throw again. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
I'm not sure we could spot any tendency here on this 3rd down. They could have run it or passed it. Either one was available. They chose to try and get it through the air, but they were unsuccessful.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. He can run for it, and he will. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. From the shotgun is Trubisky. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. Trey Burton, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Bears will extend their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that extra, you know, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And out now come the Vikings. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. On 2nd down, here's Simeon. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Aaron Lynch in there to sack him, and that is 10 for him now on the year. Simeon. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here's Ryan Quigley now, standing just outside his own goal line. Pulled in at the 24. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Onto the field now come the Bears. They have the big cushion. Here in the final stages of this one, I don't know if there's any better feeling than being up big on the road.
There really can't be, because for a team to go on the road and win in the NFL, that's huge to begin with. But just think about all the preparation that went into it. When they first started talking about this game, leading up to it during the week, going on the road, unfamiliar scene.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Sheldon Richardson, never giving up. He's able to keep working and get him for a loss of 12. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. This is Howard on 2nd down. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the 1st down marker.
Gotta go.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Going deep this time for Miller. And incomplete. A disappointing drop there defensively by the rookie. And now 4th down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Able to push his way through. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And control of the football, switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Checking in on Houston. It's in the 4th quarter there. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Another victory perhaps in the cards. They're looking as good as anybody as the playoffs draw near. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. The extra point up and good, but this one was decided anyway, as that will be the final action in this ball game.
Why don't they disappear?
Yo.
Oh, this nigga Mike.
Rap that with lag.
Yo, Zay, this is my homeboy Mike. You ain't gonna be out there.
What up?
Yeah, he was in the garage. I don't know if he went back there.
Yo. What y'all niggas smoking? Blow that shit. Smoke that shit. What up, Papa?
Chillin', what you was doing? Playing Madden?
I got my ass whooped 2 games. It's over with for the day. No more Maddie.
You say you got whooped 2 times already?
Yeah.